Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Driver involved in fatal Morland crash in police custody. The driver who reportedly fled the scene of a fatal collision in Buford's Westmoreland on Monday is now in police custody. The development was confirmed by Deputy Superintendent of Police DSP in charge of operations in Westmoreland Police Division, Adrian Hamilton. Senior Superintendent Wayne Joseph, head of the Westmoreland Police Division, told reporters on Tuesday morning that the attorney of the driver contacted the police and made arrangements to turn himself in. The police have also identified the 5 people who died in the accident. They are O'Neill Allen, otherwise called Dummy, and his 65-year-old mother, both from Farm District, 39-year-old Petrina Wallace and her 15-year-old daughter, Lavicia Forrester, both of Garden District, White House, and 54-year-old Johnny Thompson of Westmoreland. According to police reports, about 3:30 p.m., the taxi, with 6 people aboard, was traveling towards White House when the vehicle in which it was traveling behind slowed down. The cab driver swerved, collided with the truck that was traveling in the opposite direction and ended up in a tree. 3 of the occupants of the Toyota Nova taxi died on the scene, while 2 others were transported to hospital and succumbed to their injuries on Monday night. Man succumbs after altercation amidst family dispute over land. A man who police say was among relatives embroiled in an alleged 6-year family dispute over land and houses succumbed on Sunday after he was trapped during an altercation on Saturday. Police named him as Sheldon Brown, 48, a resident of Marshall's Bend in Mandeville. However, residents say he resided in the neighboring community of Miketown. A senior police source told reporters that investigators are probing whether his death is linked to the alleged family dispute. A police report said about 10:45 p.m. on Saturday, Brown had an altercation with a man when he was trapped several times. He was assisted to hospital where he was being treated before succumbing. The now deceased brother, Michael, 48, otherwise called Jimmy, was killed on January 19 about 12:20 a.m. while in bed 4 days after laying their 74-year-old mother to rest. Another relative, Lemon Brown, who police named as a brother of the deceased, was charged with murder following the incident. However, residents say he is a cousin of the deceased. Search still on for a missing woman from capsizing boat in St. Mary. Members of the security forces are still engaged in a search and rescue operation to locate a woman who has been missing since a boat in which she was traveling capsized off the coast of Robbins Bay in St. Mary on Saturday. The search is still on. A representative of the Corporate Communications Unit, the information arm of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, told reporters. 6 people, including the boat owner, were rescued on Saturday following the maritime mishap. However, an unidentified female has remained missing since the incident. Reports suggest that sometime after 12 p.m. on Saturday, a group of persons believed to be part of an excursion from the corporate area decided to indulge in a boat ride near Strawberry Fields in Robin Bay. The vessel later capsized as weather conditions deteriorated. Over the weekend, severe weather conditions hampered the efforts of the security forces to locate the woman. Typically, the Jamaica Defense Force deployed aircraft and patrol vessels from the Jamaica Defense Force Air Wing and the Jamaica Defense Force Coast Guard to assist in operations. CXC CEO calls on regional stakeholders to be radical in transformation of education systems. Registrar and Chief Executive Officer of the Carbon Examinations Council, Dr. Wayne Wesley, has called on regional stakeholders to be radical in the transformation of their imagination as they redesign their education systems. He said educational reform has become a regional imperative, evidenced by the fact that all member states of CARICOM are undertaking a transformation of their education system. Dr. Wesley noted that this is because education has emerged as a central pillar for sustainable economic development. He stated that educational reform is a necessary and complex undertaking requiring the collective wisdom of all stakeholders. Dr. Wesley added that solutions must be practical for the region.
It is vitally important that we remove the tension between those who have the legitimacy empowered in them with the authority to act and provide resources and those who have the technical capability to function and execute the required course of action. Both the authority to act and the capability to to function are necessary to achieve the desired outcome. This brings me to the important point about the need to resist isomorphism or isomorphic change, where we give the impression that things are happening, but nothing fundamentally is really changing. We should move away from lip service and begin to put tangible actions in place to rescue our region. The adaptation of best practices must be tempered by the contextual reality of our region. Not because it works elsewhere means that it will work within the region. We must therefore seek solutions that are politically acceptable and practically possible. We should seek to engage all in a partnership and dialogue that will advance the region. It is not about who is right. It is about us doing the right thing. We should not deprive those who can access these systems on the basis of equality, given that as a region, we have financial constraints as a persistent reality, even when education is prioritized.
Crab Circle to reopen in 2 weeks. Chief Executive Officer of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, Robert Hill, disclosed that Crab Circle in Kingston is set to reopen in 2 weeks. The disclosure came at today's monthly meeting of the Municipal Corporation. The Kingston and St. Andrew Public Health Department closed a popular food spot in October after a viral video emerged showing a vendor relieving herself behind her stall. It was revealed that, among other things, the area, which was renovated last year at a cost of $13 million, funded by J. and Neville Limited, lacked an adequate water and bathroom facilities. Work is now underway to construct bathroom facilities at the popular vending spot. Also, vendors have since been engaged in a 5-day training program being offered by the Heart and STA Trust in proper food handling and preparation. Further, an effort is being made by the Municipal Corporation to register the vendors. Hill, in responding to questions posed by Andrew Swaby, minor leader and the counsel of the Vineyard Town Division regarding the agreement between the KSAMC and J. and Neville, reiterated that the renovations done by the beverage company did not include bathroom facilities. He said the renovations done to the facility by the J. and Neville consisted of the installation of upgraded stalls with proper spacing and upgraded canopy, a centralized wash station for the cleaning of utensils, 2 large capacity water tanks, and seating adjacent to the stall area. Hill noted that sanitary conveniences were located in close proximity to the vending area. However, the construction of bathroom facilities is now underway at the vending area. The KSAMC CEO shared that although the area is designated for vending and has existed for more than 30 years, the vendors were not registered with the corporation. But he said that the process of registration. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates is now underway.